Okay, you guys, so as you could tell by the title, TFcon Chicago 2025 just started today, I'm pretty sure, and I just kind of wanted to do a quick little video on the channel going over some of the exclusives for this convention, some of the masterpiece scaled exclusives here, because there's some interesting things I kind of want to delve into that I briefly covered in my news recap a few days ago. So without further ado, let's get right down to it. Oh, I just want to go on a quick little rant, okay? So, TFcon, I was going to go in 2023 when I was in Florida, because that's where I live. I'm in the state of Florida. And, I was going to go, but then I changed my mind. I didn't feel like traveling and, spending the extra money and stuff. So, you guys, if any of you guys went to TFcon 2023 in Orlando, you might have met JaAm himself. I know, kind of some lore that you wish actually happened. But I'm just kind of salty that TFcon hasn't returned to Florida in 2 years, because I more than likely would have went this year than I would have in 2023 2 years ago. But hopefully we get it back in Florida in 2026. That would be nice. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not really counting on it. It seems like they may be not doing Florida anymore. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't have any info on that, but that would kind of suck. But anyway, let's get down to some of these exclusives here. So we have MTRC13 Ice Scream. Funny name there. So this is from MakeToys Colorverse Recolor Series. Ice Scream is a captivating figure with only 150 pieces available worldwide, each individually numbered for true exclusivity. This limited edition release is a must-have for all collectors. Be sure to visit the TF Source booth at TFcon Chicago from October 24th to 26th to secure your MakeToys blah 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 for $150. Don't miss your chance to own this rare and numbered piece. So, I don't know actually if this is based on any actual media or fiction of a SEEKER character. Let me know down below, guys, but if I had to guess, it's just something that MakeToys made up here for their own little lore, or just something they thought of that would be cool to repaint one of their molds of and only make 150 of. I don't know. But this is out of the three that I'm going to talk about in this video, this is the one that is obviously the one that a lot of people probably don't care about, because, if it's a deep cut repaint like this, I don't know. This might be a G2 Seeker repaint, from the G2 Seekers. I could be wrong on that, but I've never seen this Seeker before. But, it's cool. It's cool for what it is. Definitely not going to try and track this thing down, especially when there's only 150 made and it costs $150. I don't want to see those eBay prices next week, And the next exclusive I want to cover here is Ocular Max Megalith from Mastermind Creations. Standing 10.75 feet, I almost said feet, inches tall, Megalith features full articulation and combines with the rest of the team. Sold separately to Form Eversus, which is obviously just RID2001 Ruination. And it's available at the Toy Dojo /A3U booth this weekend at TFcon Chicago, priced at $180. This is to complete the RID2001 Ruination that Mastermind Creations has been pumping out for the last, 6 months to a year or something. I can't remember the exact timeline, but I know it's been a little bit of a wait to get this team complete, and not too long of a wait, but I will definitely be indulging on completing this Ruination set. I want to put Ruination next to my Fans Hobby RID2001 Scourge. I think those would look beautiful on the shelf. Put them with the original 2001 figures of Optimus, Magnus, Megatron, the Three Stooges, Skybite, the Car Brothers. It would look great on the shelf with all the other RID 2001 characters, especially that Fans Hobby Scourge from 2017. So I'm looking forward to getting this guy. Does it say how many were made for this? Looking on the TFW info post here, I'm not seeing them listing how much were made. but I'm assuming it might be a limited release. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with the previous releases. As you guys may know on the channel, I'm just now getting into the third-party scene and paying attention to that more so since July, the last few months. So I don't know how they handled the previous releases for this team. But I'm definitely going to be tracking this down either this weekend or next week, depending on when it goes up for sale or whatever happens on eBay and stuff. But yeah, really looking forward to this. The figure looks really sick. Mastermind Creations really seems like they did their thing on this. And the last third-party masterpiece TFcon exclusive I want to cover in this video is the upcoming Fans Hobby Skyquake. And this is from Chosen Prime and Fans Hobby. Only 600 pieces worldwide were made for this. It's priced at $280. You can get it at the Chosen Prime booth. And again, I don't know if this is going to be on the Chosen Prime website or not, because this is my first time kind of paying attention to these convention exclusives for TFcon. But this is pretty interesting. I didn't expect Fans Hobby to do this. You know, they seem to do a lot of these sort of reimaginings of characters that are repainted and retooled from previous molds they have. You know, they did this with Unicron Trilogy Rodimus, where they took their Armada Optimus mold and they retooled the trailer and gave him a new head sculpt, repainted him, and they were like, here you go, here's your Unicron Trilogy Rodimus, when obviously it really doesn't look too much like his Energon counterpart. My own little headcanon is that this is how Rodimus looked before Energon, before he scanned a different vehicle or a different Earth mode vehicle or whatever. Or this could be how he looked after the Energon series in those events in between Energon and Cybertron, or during Cybertron, because, you know, we didn't know what Rodimus was doing during the Cybertron cartoon. We didn't see him. We don't know what he would look like in that time. So that's my own little headcanon, you know, an excuse for me to track that figure down, which I do kind of want at some point. It just kind of works what they did with that. They did it with, I think, what was it, G2 Clench, where they took, I think it was the Armada Optimus mold too. So they've done this a few times with exclusives, so I'm not too surprised by this. It's just the fact that we're getting Skyquake. It's like, whoa, all right, Fans Hobby, I see you. You know, the character itself, Skyquake, it really interests me. It makes me kind of want to track this down at some point. But honestly, I would just want more of like a faithful representation of Skyquake, if I'm being real. I do like what they did with the character in redesigning him and taking him from the Overlord mold and just revamping it a little bit and repainting it, obviously. I don't know, just something about me just wants that faithful rendition of the character put through that third-party masterpiece lens and engineering. I think it really would have been special. But as is, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to get this, because I do like Skyquake as a character, and I do like the way they handled this reimagining of the character, you know, him splitting into 3 parts like Overlord and stuff like that. It does really fit, you know, what Skyquake is as a character, but it is drastically different at the same time. So, I don't know, gonna have to wait and see on my thoughts on this piece in the future, if I want to track it down or not. But as is, definitely good. My favorite out of these 3, definitely gotta go with the set to complete RID2001 Ruination. That looks fantastic, and y'all know me on the channel, I go hard for the 2000s era stuff. But yeah, guys, let me know down below, how do y'all feel about these 3 exclusives for TFcon? And if you're going, are you going to be trying to buy these things, you know? Are you going to become an eBay reseller? I don't know. You never know with people. But yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.